Hey, man, Cash Rules Global TV, man. It's the break, not the trick. Tap in.
There's different levels to this, and I'm not talking about in the streets. Open to giving out the game because people, they need it. You hear me?
And we gonna know exactly who you is. We gonna know if you ain't one of us. Trust me. We gonna know who on our block. We know who here.
Same clothes on for weeks.
For weeks. And
you know,
bands.
know who's who.
We know exactly who is. You feel me? You gotta check in the country. We gonna know. You see how bro come out? It's just we gonna know. You gonna pop out the cutoff.
Now at 10 o'clock, we are following a double homicide investigation out of Stockton. This is a live look at the scene right now in San Joaquin County. According to police, officers responded to a call on South San Joaquin Street at around 4:45 this afternoon. When officers arrived, that's where they found two men in their 20s with gunshot wounds. They were pronounced dead on scene. There's still an active investigation tonight. As you can see, authorities are still working to track down a suspect. Of course, we'll bring you more information as we get it, both on air and online at fox40.com.
What we on, Global Gang, what's the deal? Cash Rules Global TV, tapping in. Back at it again, just open up them trap doors. We finna get right back into the YouTube streets. First and foremost, I want to say R.I.P. EBK Blackgate Twan, R.I.P. EBK Conway Crip. Now, on top of them two both having a bang out and unaliving each other, we're going to get in the EBK JaayBo federal investigation for murder for hire like he Dirk or something. Y'all know he down in Arkansas right now. And one thing I am going to display, police did say he suffered from untreated trauma. So the story when they unalived this pop, the urban legend is, they came and it was, niggas was still his shoe. He said, all right, I'm about to get my pop. Pops being raw, big dog raw, everybody knows he is. The real boy. He said, go get your pops. We'll smoke your pops. What did they do? Rory came, ended up getting on the lot. January 5th. Globes in the chat. Let's get to it. The real boy. He said, go get your pops. We'll smoke your pops. What did they do? Rory came, ended up getting on the lot. January 5th. Globes in the chat. Let's get to it. New to the channel, go ahead and bang that subscribe button. Channel that like button next. And keep them trap doors open.
Right just northbound of the freeway. Let me step out of frame here and show you what my photographer Alan can zoom in on. So they're focusing their investigation on that blue building that you see there in the distance. It's lit up right now with those SWAT vehicles and those police officers as kind of they're zoning in on this area. Now, they have not confirmed to us if this is a standoff situation, but all the signs appear that this is a SWAT standoff situation. Let's show you some video from where we were just 30 minutes ago as we pull up that video. We were standing a lot closer to that building where we saw those SWAT officers on top of those vehicles with guns drawn to that building. They've lit it up. What we do know so far, though, is that Stockton police responded to this area right around 4:45 p.m. because of a shooting. When they got here, they found two men in their 20s with gunshot wounds. They are dead. As of right now, they have not released any other information, whether they're suspects or if they're still a threat to the public. But of course, back out here live, we're still.
Now, how do we know that they unalive each other? It was going back and forth on Instagram. Point blank. Let's get to that. Phatboi, are you here? Can't nobody troll my brother. He was a demon and died on demon time. You know secret what took place. That's what transpired. And on top of all of this, EBK JaayBo is under federal investigation for murder for hire like he Lil Durk or something. So we about to get into the details of that. Jalise Pino put some paint where it ain't. And you know, she got the inside scoop as always. One thing that she did say, EBK JaayBo does suffer from untreated trauma. Why? I'm going to tell y'all in a minute.
He's working with his attorney and management in order to allow EBK JaayBo to be more free in regards to tending to the things that he needed to tend to in order to be successful with his career, despite his judicial issues pertaining to the judicial system in Stockton, California. Now, EBK JaayBo would go ahead and flee to Arkansas after cutting off his 2 ankle monitors. And actually, I'm not
one, but 2. After getting a $5 million deal. What I came to realize, blood really don't care. What he say? Pops died January 5th. I smacked something the same day. He in Arkansas smiling. He ain't tripping. Muy bumping. He don't care. Roy.
sure if the ankle monitors were cut off before the NBA YoungBoy announcement was made in regards to his massive tour, but I'm pretty sure they were cut off around that time or possibly a few days before. And even the marketing agency that was working with management, probation officer, and his attorney at the time, it's unclear if the ankle monitors were cut off before the screenshot was leaked. And it really wasn't leaked. It was just posted by the marketing agency that was actually going to be responsible for EBK JaayBo's Boogeyman tour. Now, EBK JaayBo would make this irrational decision by cutting off both of his ankle monitors. Now, it would be rumored that it would be along with 2 EBK members that he went ahead and cut these ankle monitors off with. He would get arrested with one of the members, EBK Baby Mad Max, or Baby Max.
Free Mad Max.
I'm sorry if I'm misconstruing the pronunciation of this name. I can't remember if it's Baby Max or Baby Mad Max, whatever the case may be. It was another member that was also listed in regards to possibly being one of the affiliates that cut off his ankle monitors as well, but he was not present at the time of EBK JaayBo and EBK Baby Mad Max's arrest in Arkansas. Now, I went ahead and I went to No Jumper and I said that EBK JaayBo would be under federal investigation. Now, many would say that I was, again, misleading the public, the audience, and the fandom of EBK JaayBo, and that I was hating and that, he didn't cut off his ankle monitors. That was all fabricated. But then it all ended up being true. Okay.
I don't know why y'all be playing with Jalise like she ain't about to air everything out and put her references of where she got the shit from. She be having text messages, all type of shit. Shout out to Jalise. She ain't never hated on me. What it do, dog?
Okay. And then a couple of days after I made my appearance on No Jumper News, and I went ahead and I voiced the fact that he was on the run and that he was under federal investigation. I mean, a few days later, yes, they would put a U.S. Marshal federal hold, but I don't think that had anything to do with what I was saying on the No Jumper podcast. I was just saying what was already transpiring behind the scenes that many were oblivious to. Now, the fact that EBK JaayBo has 2 strikes in Stockton, California, and he caught the ammunition case, and then he got, he was able to get put on 2 ankle monitors, and then he still cut them off and then fled to Arkansas and caught a whole new firearm case and whatever the case may be in regards to his other charges. It was just mind-boggling because it's like, at this point, I'm just convinced that EBK JaayBo is scared of his own success, and it's really sad. It's tragic to watch, and I
ain't gonna let you do that, Jalise. He ain't scared of his own success. He just don't care. It's raw world, and he gonna crash out for his pops, and he gonna have to figure that out in his brain. And on everything I love, and God in heaven, I hope he do. Yeah, homies. With that being said, free EBK JaayBo. Hope he get back, get on tour, do his thing. You hear me? Let me know what y'all think about this. RIP to other EBK members. Hectic out there in the Stockton streets. But remember though, all money ain't good money. The slow motion, damn sure better than no motion. New to the channel? Go ahead and bang that subscribe button. Spam up that like button next. Grab you some of that Cash Rules Global merch. You got the membership, you know you're gonna get a discount. We're gonna keep them cut.
Hey, man, Cash Rules Global TV, man. It's the break, not the trick. Tap in.
There's different levels to this, and I'm not talking about in the streets. Open to giving out the game because people, you know, they need it. You hear me?